deep underground, in a cave that no one knows about except for the inhabitants. There are 6 clans of children who have promised not to kill one another, at least the ones in their clan. There are 2 parents, bloodthirsty and cruel, who set up arena fights for their children to kill one another so they may have the perfect army of strong children. Let the weak perish, they say. But in one of the kinder clans, and one that hasn't gone to war in quite some time, the leader is faced with an awful decision. Her people are sick, and she had to take a risk. She had to steal the goon's water. But now they have gotten caught, and she and her clanmates were almost killed. She believes it is her fault, but she can't back down from Lagoon's cry for war, be seen as weakness, and her and all of her clan would be killed. So she stands with her face tilted up. Anyone who's out there, please help me, she cries. Shade comes down. She wipes away her tears.
Chapter 13. Decisions. Shade and I peer out of the hole in the mountain. Out, standing on the edge of a ledge, is StarFlower, with her face tilted up to the roof of the underground world. War? I ask again. Shade doesn't answer. She walks out the hole and goes to StarFlower. I strain my ears to hear. You don't have to do this. Lagoon isn't our enemy, Shade says. StarFlower lowers her head, but doesn't look at Shade. What dimension are you living in? StarFlower asks. Stoneheart is our enemy. Lagoon could be an ally, Shade says. StarFlower turns quickly and slaps a hand over Shade's mouth. Speaking ill of our mother is dangerous, StarFlower warns. Shade pushes StarFlower's hand away. You know it's true, Shade shouts. Lagoon isn't our problem. Our parents are. StarFlower shows her teeth. Lagoon declared war. Tell her why we stole her water. Tell her about our situation, Shade says. You would show her that we are weaker than we appear? You want us to show her our wounds and hope she will heal them. She will kill us, StarFlower says. StarFlower, don't. StarFlower puts her hand up to silence Shade. I'm done, she says. And she walks away. No! Shade grabs StarFlower's arm and gets down on her knees, bending StarFlower half over. Shade, don't, StarFlower begins. I'm begging you. You are wasting our resources. Lagoon is not our enemy. We need to tell her about our reasons. Do I have to remind you what happens to clans that show weakness? StarFlower demands, glaring down at Shade. Shade closes her eyes and shakes her head. They are extinguished. Our parents do not accept weaklings. StarFlower, we can't. StarFlower rips her hand away from Shade, causing her to fall on her side. What about Shadow? Shade cries. What? Shade's face is stained with tears. You know what happens when she gets angry, Shade says. Shadow will be fine, StarFlower says. Shade stands up and she tilts her head up to meet StarFlower's eyes. She tried to kill you. She's a danger, Shade says. I feel my insides break. What are they talking about? They couldn't possibly. Shadow isn't the problem, StarFlower says. You are, I guess. What do you? Shade sobs. You don't belong here. I hear the truth ring through the air. I've tried to teach you how things work here, but you don't learn. Shade opens her mouth to speak. I'm going to tell you now, StarFlower says. I took the risk of letting a cowardly, helpless, useless girl into my clan. You make me regret it. Shade leaves the ledge. I'm so stunned that I forget to move from the hole I had watched through. StarFlower passes me and stops. She looks me in the eyes with a sad expression. You may not be useless, but you have much to learn. Despite what I said earlier, until you learn to control your anger, you can't be trusted. I look away quickly. My throat burns. Do they really think of me this way? Do they really think that I'm dangerous? The memory of Rogue Shadow attacking StarFlower stabs painfully back into my mind. Were they right? Can I not be trusted? I look down the mountain from my perch. This is my home, but I can't put these people in danger any longer. They don't even want me here. I run away from StarFlower, away from Shade, away from my home. I'm leaving this clan.